Hi, today I just wanted to show you some things that come in the Franklin Covey system. I got a few packets of inserts that I just wanted to quickly go over so that you could see what comes in them, because sometimes the website doesn't always show everything. So the first thing that I got was just some lined pages, and I got it in the Bloom motif because that will match the Bloom's inserts that I have, and it's just lined paper on the front and the back, and it has the little lavender pattern, and it comes with 50 in the pack. And I will do a planner setup video later once I've actually set it all up. The next thing that I have is the address and phone tabs, and I also got these in the Bloom's motif, and so you just get and they have the lavender pattern as well. It looks like just one of each, and it's kind of on a little bit heavier of a paper, and the tab is like a hard laminated plastic, and it looks like it's just one of each, no extra pages in there. And you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would assume there's 9 on the back, so 18 on each. And there's a spot for name, email, work, fax, mobile, and home, and then there's a blank line as well. And obviously you would put address here. So that's what those look like. And this is really what I wanted to show you because it's unclear on the website what is in this pack. It lists a couple of things, but that's it. So this is the starter pack. And I believe I also, yes, I ordered this in the Bloom's motif, and I asked somebody at Franklin Covey if it was the same as like the standard pattern, and she said yes, so I'm going to assume that that is true. And now I'm going to show you what you get. So you get the page marker, like a ruler, and I think that little cards go in here. So you get the page marker. You get some labels for tabs, so you get lots of blank ones all the way around, and then you get some that are already pre-written: community, medical, friends, phone calls, voicemail, journal, quotes, family, clients, sharpen the saw, emails, fitness, school, household notes, financial, travel, shopping list, projects, and websites. And it looks like you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 blank labels as well that you can write on. Next in the kit are these weekly compass. What is the most important thing I can do in this roll this week? There's a date, then it says rolls and big rocks. Roll, sharpen the saw. Physical, social, emotional, mental, spiritual. Roll, big rocks. Goes all the way down. This is clearly something I don't know a whole lot about. On the back is a space for notes, and then plan weekly, review rolls, choose big rocks, schedule the week, check today's appointments, make a realistic list, prioritize ABC 1, 2, 3. So some of this I'm aware of from watching Franklin Covey videos, and some of it I'm not sure what sharpen the saw means. So these are hole punched, but they're also perforated, and so my assumption is you take those off and you stick it in this ruler, and if I hold it up, it looks like it would fit in there perfectly. So I'm assuming that's something that they want you to look at weekly, daily. I don't know. There's a lot of those. There's a whole stack of those. So this must be a big part of the system, so I need to figure out how these are used exactly, and that's in there. Then there's just blank paper, time to reorder page, and then, oh, maybe this will tell me. So it gives me an introduction to the planner guide, and so it looks like it tells me about the components, achieving your highest priorities, planning, monthly and weekly planning, there's a time matrix, 3 steps to weekly planning. Oh, so here's like review your roles, choose big rocks. So that must have to do with the other thing, because some of that, like prioritize ABC. I know you can't read it, it's very small, but And then integrate your planning system. Something on a workshop. Introduction to the values mission section. So yeah, I'll have to read through all of that. And then we get some pages. This one is Activity 1 Values. So you have a value and clarifying statements, and then they give you some samples of that. Okay, there's a page, front and back. Then the next one is Activity 2 Roles. Sample role, or role 1 through whatever. Key people related to this role, clarifying statement, and they give you a sample. Activity 3, Starting Point Questions. Activity 4B, Do Have. So I think this is, I've seen some videos, and I think it's all about like getting a mission statement for yourself, and then based on your mission statement, that tells you what's important to you so that you know how to prioritize and goal set to make things happen, I think. Tribute statements, evaluation questions, personal mission statement, and there's some examples of those. And here's your personal mission statement rough draft. So I think this is getting to that point, the personal mission statement. So they give you some paper for that, some notes. Then there's some goal planning sheets. So they give you a sample of goal planning here. And then they give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Then there's a monthly expense tracker. So this is actually from the financial plan as well. So had I known that, I might not have gotten all that because, well, but you only get one, but that's interesting because it looks like it's the same stuff in the financial plan. So you get the monthly budget worksheet with all the categories, and it looks it's not as comprehensive because in the other pack it's like front and back, and then of course you get one for every month, and I think this is just a sample. Yearly income and expense tracker, so that was in there as well in the financial pack. But again, this is, I think, just a sampling of that. Automobile information and servicing, that was also in there. This annual summary of business expenses was also in there. So some of that is a little bit of a sample from the other. This is for your personal information. So this has like a spot for driver's license, passport, insurance policy, passwords, blood type, employment information, clothing information. So this might be something you'd want to use some of, but I wouldn't fill all this in. On the back, friends and family information. This is kind of cool. It has a spot for all of their sizes, cologne and perfume and blood type. But okay. Then there's a spot for medical records, so your family medical information, emergency numbers, medical facility information, medical records, basic physical statistics record. Here's a form for special days, so it just has the different months. Here's a website tracker, so it gives you your website login, password, and comments. I think you can see that. Well, that might be a little bit better. Let's get brighter. Then toll-free numbers and websites for hotels, car rentals, airlines, weights and measures, conversion table, time zones. They also give you a few pages for name and address, actually quite a few. I wish I would have known. See, this is why I wanted to do this video, because had I had known what was in the starter pack, I might have waited to buy some of the others. I don't regret buying the financial plan pack and the addresses and all of that, but I mean, you get some of this in here, so I could have just tried it out, before I bought it all. But they give you quite a few of those. They're the same exact format. Another blank, like cardstocky paper. And then here's where it's the Blooms theme, because it's kind of a lavender color and it has that same font. So now they just give you, it just looks like dividers that you could of course relabel if you wanted to. So the divider labels are planning calendar, planner guide, values, mission, goals, finances, key information, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and address phone. So that is what comes in the starter pack. And I hope that that was helpful, because I would have liked to have seen exactly what came in the starter pack, but I couldn't find a video on YouTube that showed me, and the Franklin Covey website was very vague. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave them in the comments below. I'm going to set up a binder and kind of work on that, and of course I will show you guys. I purchased a couple of used binders from one of the Facebook groups, and I just got them and they're beautiful, and so I'm just going to decide which one I want to use and set everything up. And I hope you guys had a really great day, and I will see you later. Bye.